And with more people returning to dining out, Annalisa Kleber's got an update on how the local restaurant scene in Connecticut is doing.
So how are restaurants doing? Well, joining me now is ScottDolch, President and CEO of the Connecticut Restaurant Association. Scott, thank you so much for being with us.
No, thank you so much for having me.
So Scott, have you seen more people coming back to restaurants now that COVID restrictions have been lifted?
We are. Consumer confidence has really started to build back. I think really probably right around Valentine's weekend was probably where we started to see a little bit of a surge, and it's continued, which is great. Obviously, there are other factors hurting restaurants right now, but the good news is, people are coming back and supporting them and feeling comfortable about eating inside right now, which is great.
Tell us a little bit more about some of those other factors that are hurting restaurants. How are these restaurants faring now that the worst of the pandemic seems to be behind us? They're still feeling the pinch.
Absolutely. I think, perception doesn't equal reality. You might see a busy Saturday night at a restaurant and think they're doing really well, but you might forget that they're not open maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. They might not be open for lunch 7 days a week right now because of worker shortage that we're feeling, the food supply issues we've talked about, but obviously inflation, the gas prices, everyone that's feeling it at home, these businesses are feeling it as well. And, my goal is I tell the governor every day, we're trying to get to recovery, and obviously we're close, but I think there's a lot of challenges right now that, these restaurants, even 2 years in, are still feeling and hoping we can have a great pathway to recovery soon, but it's really not here yet because of those other challenges, those secondary effects of COVID and trying to get back to normal.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you. ScottDolch, President and CEO of the Connecticut Restaurant Association.
Thank you, as always, for having me.
Interesting information there. And you can catch Deep Dive at Annalisa's interview with ScottDolch on the News 12 app and at news12.com.